Welcome to Our Life Simplified. I'm Laura, and Todd is my husband. On this channel, we share our journey of transforming our 5-acre property into a Tuscany-inspired mini homestead and peaceful outdoor oasis. From DIY builds and garden projects, to raising chickens and culinary adventures, including cooking, baking, and grilling, and everything in between. We are creating a space that's both functional and charming, one intentional step at a time. Welcome to our home. Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be winterizing the chicken coop. I have done videos in previous years about us winterizing the chicken coop, and I can go ahead and link those. It's going to be pretty similar, but I may have possibly talked about some other things. So I wanted to show you how we did this. I'm going to go ahead and time lapse it as well, and I'm going to show and describe to you a little bit closer up exactly what we did. It's super easy to do, so if you have chickens, I know they say some people might put heaters in the coop. I don't do that. I go ahead and I just kind of block the wind. On the north side is on the other side, and then this is the south side back here right behind me. And I feel like that's the most important, just to block that blistery cold wind when it gets super cold out. It makes a huge difference in the chicken coop. I do not put plastic on the front side. We do have some really cold weather, maybe a few weeks here and there, like maybe around January, February time. It's also very important to keep some ventilation. So this is what has worked for me in previous years. If I feel like it's a super bad winter, I might add plastic later. However, this year, this is how we're going to winterize the chicken coop, which is what we've done in previous years. So let me show you how we did this. This obviously is already finished, and I'll show you the time lapse of us doing it. But Todd purchased some, they call it batten boards. Todd purchased some batten boards. I'm trying to get this clear so you can see it. They are like a 1 inch by 2 inch by 8 foot long. He cut some of them shorter. Some of them are cut into 2 feet lengths. Otherwise he left the 8 foot lengths. And we started with a heavy duty plastic, and if I can find what we have purchased, I'll go ahead and I'll pop that information on the screen for the costs. It's reasonably inexpensive. We will reuse both the batten boards and the plastic. This is a heavy duty plastic. Basically, he just placed the plastic on first. We first stretched out the plastic, and then Todd just started tacking it down with a staple gun. This is the staple gun that he used. That was just for tacking down on the top part. And then he started adding the 8 foot long boards to the top, just using a regular finish nailing gun. He tacked it down in several places, anywhere that the batten boards were, just to hold it in place. And as you can see, the smaller batten boards, the 2 foot longs, he placed it in different areas vertically. I did not think that down here it needed that. But anyways, once all the plastic was put up, and the bottom one especially, I just took a knife and I trimmed it up. I went ahead and I gave it a little bit of space, like, I don't know, maybe that's 6 inches or so space, in case it got really windy. We can fold it up and then staple it to the board, but I didn't think we needed it right now. And also on this side, because we put a warming plate in here when it gets super cold, we need an electrical cord run. So here's the electrical cord, and we run it from, I call this the pool house. That's where our pump and everything for the pool is located. So the cord is running from here to out here, and then this year we're just going to place it in this area because these are the waterers right now. So that way the water will not freeze in the wintertime. When we started off on this side, down on this end, there was a huge tomato plant that it self-seeded itself this year, but I went ahead and left it because it was like a cherry tomato type plant. So I just picked all of the green ones off of there, and I'm just gonna let them ripen inside. I happened to find that egg inside. But the tomato plant was growing on the inside of the coop. So I'd also pull out the plants that were in there as well. But on this side, basically did the exact same thing as we did on the other side, but we ran into a problem. So we need to investigate a little further. We don't know if this is termite damage or just water damage. We're fearing it might be termite damage. So yeah, that's definitely going to have to be addressed because that's a problem. So how many of you have had that issue with your chicken coops where termites got into the coop or into the wood? And how did you problem solve that? Or anybody who has any experience with the problem with termites, how did you fix that? So anyways, we did have to raise this batten board a little bit higher than normal, only because this is rotting wood down here. So yeah, that will help keep, this is the north side, so this will help keep the chicken coop warmer in the winter time. I know when it's super, super cold out, it probably feels at least 10 to 15 degrees warmer inside when it's all windy outside. So this is how we help our chickens stay a little bit warmer in the winter months. Let me know how you winterize your chicken coops. Okay, until next time, thank you for watching.